Dr. Ion Miller stood in the hallway of a busy ER in New York City, fluorescent lights buzzing overhead, the distant wail of sirens blending into the constant beeping of monitors. To everyone else, he was the perfect American success story. Top of his class, calm under pressure, the kind of ER doctor people trusted without thinking. But what they didn't see was the way his hands sometimes shook when no one was looking, the way he stared at his reflection in the break room mirror, and heard the same words on repeat from years ago. "We did everything we could." That's what the doctor said the night his younger brother died in a small-town hospital in Ohio. That sentence pushed him into medicine, and still haunted him every shift. It was supposed to be another regular night. Car accidents, chest pain, panic attacks, the usual chaos of an American ER. But then the ambulance bay doors flew open, and everything sharpened into focus. 22-year-old female, unresponsive, possible overdose. Vitals crashing. The paramedic shouted as they pushed the gurney in. Her name was Emily Carter. Oversized hoodie, chipped nail polish, a faint tattoo on her wrist that said breathe. She was pale, lips turning blue, her chest rising in shallow, desperate gasps. No family behind her. No one holding her hand. Just strangers in uniforms trying to keep her alive. "Let's move. Trauma room 3. Ion snapped into motion. "Airway first. Get me a line. Start fluids. Put her on the monitor. Narcan now." On the outside he was steady, just another American doctor handling another emergency. Inside he was screaming. Overdose cases in the US weren't numbers to him. They were stories, families, holidays ruined, funerals with closed caskets. Behind every patient like Emily, there was someone at home refreshing their phone, praying for a text that might never come. The monitor gave a long, flat tone. Heart rate dropping, she's in arrest. A nurse shouted. "Start compressions." Ion ordered. A nurse began CPR, counting under her breath. Ion grabbed the defibrillator paddles. His mind raced, not just through protocols, but through memories. His brother on that hospital bed, his mother sobbing into her hands, the helplessness that had burned into his bones. He swore he'd never be that powerless again. But as the seconds ticked by, it felt like the past was replaying itself in a new body. Charged to 200. Charged. Clear. Emily's body jolted. Still nothing. Just that terrible, empty tone. "Doctor." One of the nurses said softly. "She's been down for a while. Maybe we." He saw the exhaustion in their faces. American ER staff lived on coffee and adrenaline, working double shifts, short-staffed, under constant pressure. Everyone knew what it meant when a case dragged on like this. But Ion couldn't shake the feeling that if he stopped now, he'd be losing more than a patient. He'd be losing the promise he made at his brother's grave. "No. We're not done," he said quietly but firmly. "Not tonight." He adjusted her airway, double-checked her pupils, shifted the angle of her head, listened again. Details. Tiny, crucial details. The kind that get missed when you're tired, burned out, or just done. The kind that separate "we tried" from "she made it." Charged to 300. One more. "Doctor." "Trust me," he said, eyes locked on the lifeless rhythm. He looked at Emily, this American girl he'd never met, with her smeared mascara and inked reminder to breathe. He didn't know her story, whether she was a college student, a barista, a sister, a daughter, or all of the above. But somewhere in some suburb or small town or city apartment, there was probably a mom, a best friend, someone who'd give anything just to hug her one more time. Clear. Shock. Silence. 1 second. 2. 3. Then, beep. A tiny blip appeared. Then another. The flat line broke into a fragile rhythm. Weak, unstable, but alive. "We've got a pulse,"